Now, the father of a teenage boy who was beaten up at a tram stop says his son's attackers became more violent once they realised he was Jewish.
17-year-old Moishi First's skull was fractured when he was attacked near Prestwich on Saturday. His dad says his religion made the situation worse, and police are treating the attack as a hate crime. Suzanne Haley reports.
No problem. How is he? How is Moishi?
A call to the hospital where his son is recovering. He's improving slowly, but it could have been very different.
Primarily, this attack was about violence and bullying, but it had that element of anti-Semitism, which carried it to a more severe level.
This is 17-year-old Moishi First after he was attacked. On the surface, a black eye. Beneath the surface, life-threatening injuries. A fractured skull and a blood clot on the brain. These are the scars from the surgery which saved his life.
It's one thing, a couple of lads having a bit of a brawl. I understand, men will be men or boys will be boys, and you might have a little playful fight, but that's not what happened here. This person knocked my son to the ground and then went after him with intent.
It was at this tram stop that the attack happened. 3 men approached the teenager and his 3 friends, and it began as a verbal altercation, but soon escalated into a serious physical assault. The police are treating the incident as an anti-Semitic hate crime. But fears over becoming a target began before this attack.
My son recognizes and is well aware of the fact that to be visibly Jewish on the streets of Manchester would make him a target. And he's afraid of that.
Fears being felt across the community.
Concert makes me more frightened about going out, but maybe I'll select where I go.
No, I've always been concerned about security, and I think one has to be careful where you walk at night.
Any form of crime is deplorable. Any form of hate crime is absolutely despicable, especially, the fabric and values of British society.
Many Jewish people are not necessarily distinguishable from other Britons as they go about their day-to-day lives, but those who happen to dress in an identifiably Jewish way, for example, find themselves increasingly being the targets of attacks.
No arrests have yet been made, but with regular visits from Dad and his family, Moishi continues to improve. It's hoped he'll be home by the weekend. Suzanne Haley, BBC North West Tonight, Prestwich.